Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to I Put a Spell on You series. So today I have a brand new book for you guys. It is called The Little Book of Curses and Maledictions for Everyday Use by Dawn Rae Downton. I almost said downtown, but it's not. So that is the book. Looks really pretty. That looks really cool. Kind of matches my new horror tarot cards that I just got. Like, it's got the same red color structure. It's like super cool. So with this book, there is simple little spells in it, and this is exactly why I picked this book up. I literally just got it. That's why also it looks brand new, is because it is brand new. I found this little spell, and we're going to do a couple spells from this book, but today we are doing Hex Your Ex spell. So you've been dumped, get revenge on your ex. Okay? Simple spell, might I add. So all you need is a black cloth. Okay, so I cut, let me put my book down. I cut I know it looks a little skanky, but whatever. And they say twine. Well, I don't have twine, but I have black yarn. So to me, twine, it is what it is. You use what you got. In magic, you use what you got. And you must have, according to this book, a possession. Okay? Some small possession of X left. Clothing, a note, a hair from a hairbrush. Most people don't even think about getting somebody's hair or somebody's semen or like a used condom or anything of that nature. Most people don't even think about that. They don't even think they're going to be doing magic down the road or even a love spell, right? But we all have pictures. At least I would hope that the person you're actually with intimately, you have a photograph. So I know this is a blank piece of paper, so we will just imagine that it is a picture of your ex lover, be it boy, girl, man, woman, whatever the fuck. How old you are, doesn't matter. Teenager, whatever. This is a picture of your ex. That would be considered a possession of the person. Now, if you have hair and if you have all the other stuff I mentioned, by all means, make sure you have the photo, write the name of the person on the back, put that hair, put the semen, whatever the hell it is that you have. Even if you have an article of clothing, you just cut a little piece of it. Just make sure you never wash it. You always want to use used clothes. So don't wash your material when you're doing a spell on somebody because you're getting their DNA, their essence, their skin cells and everything. Sweat is on the material. So that is like their body essence, essentially, their DNA. So you want to not wash anything if you're going to use it for magical purposes. But barring that, we just have a photograph, okay? So here is what you are going to do. You need a short length of twine, which I have my yarn, a square of black cloth. Okay, choose a private spot where you can dispose of your ex's belongings by burying it or throwing it in a river, not the ocean where it might wash back up on shore. No garbage cans, no dumpsters either. It needs to stay where you put it. So theoretically, the book kind of contradicts itself. Like, it says that you're supposed to bury it or throw it in a river. Well, I'm sorry, but if you're throwing something in a river, it's going to move. It's not going to stay where you put it now, is it? Common sense. Like, I hate it when like people write something or say something and then they turn around and say the opposite, but still mean the same. No, it doesn't mean the same. Bury it. Skip the part about the damn river. If you want it to stay put, you need to bury it. Okay? Arrive at dusk using the twine, tie up the item in the cloth, dispose of it. Okay, so here we have our cloth and we have our photo. I don't have a pen to draw, so we'll just imagine that as a picture. So anytime you're going to do any type of a cursing or you want something negative to happen, you always want to fold whatever it is away from you or counterclockwise. So we're just going to start. The picture is here. We're going to fold it away. Whoops. Ooh. Whoever this is, they want to pop out. We're going to fold it, turn it counterclockwise, fold it again, counterclockwise, fold it again, counterclockwise, fold it again, All right, so now we have a little pouch and the photo is in there. And now we take our twine and we are going to bind. Remember from before, you always want to bind where it is actually you're binding away from, not to you, going away, like get the fuck out. Fuck you, that kind of thing. So you're binding them. Now you're binding them in the bag, away from you. So bind them up. Boom, boom, boom. Almost done. Tie it. And mind you, this is at dusk, out by a place. You can go by a river if you have it. If not, the woods, where it will never be found. Okay? So now we have this. I know it's a little stringy, but it's okay. There you go. Boom, boom. Right? So now, what you're going to do is dispose of it. Bury it. So go ahead, make a hole, dig it, put it down in. Maybe go like 8 inches, 10 inches deep. That way an animal doesn't come along and dig it up, although it doesn't have anything on it. It's not asking for any oils or scents or smells. So that's perfect. Make 3 counterclockwise turns on or near the spot after you bury it. So after you bury it, you turn 3 times counterclockwise. You know how a clock goes this way? You're going to go the opposite way. Counterclockwise, okay? And you're going to speak these words. Spirits of the underworld, I consecrate to you John Doe. Whatever he does, may it all turn out wrong. Spirits of the netherworld, I consecrate to you his limbs, his head, his hair, his brain, his forehead, his eyebrows, his mouth, his nose, his chin, his cheeks, his lips, his speech, his breath, his neck, his liver, okay, his shoulders, his heart, his lungs, his chest. If it's a female, her breast, or male, his breast, his fingers, his hands, his navel, his entrails, his groin, or his penis, okay, his knees, his heels, his soles, his toes. Spirits of the underworld, I consecrate and hand over to you his shadow in addition. Thank the spirits politely, don't forget, and discharge them. Leave and don't look back. So tell them you may go, spirits of the underworld, you are free to go. And when you leave, don't look back because you'll pull it right back at you. So that's a simple little curse, how to hex your ex. Okay, so let me read the forefront of this because I did not read this. This is a nasty curse. Do you really want to cast it on someone you once loved, engraved in haphazard Latin on a small metal disc? It came out of the southern Italian city of Minturno and was probably scratched off in haste. But don't be hasty now. Hex your ex is the rare curse that can inspire karmic backlash. There's no way to remove it either. And to make things worse, you're invoking netherworld spirits. They can be a bit touchy, so take care. You won't find them at Disney World. Literally, it says that. Hex your ex. Alrighty, guys, I hope you enjoyed this spell from this neat little book. Again, it's called The Little Book of Curses and Maledictions for Everyday Use by Dawn Rae Downton. Pick it up on Amazon if you dare. They have cool little spells. Take this out. Hex your ex. Fuck you. Walk away. Never look back. Alrighty, guys. Until the next time, happy